اما راه حل فرستاده آمریکا یعنی جابجایی در داخل عراق مطلقاً اشتباه و غیر عملی است.
This solution finally will be found as a matter of negotiations. The European Parliament has made a very sensible proposal how to organize negotiations and which conditions must be met for negotiations. The other institutions should follow the proposal of the delegation to Iraq of the European Parliament, which is supported, by the way, by the Foreign Affairs Committee of the European Parliament. The only thing that, in my view, is not possible is a solution which obviously the American envoy in Iraq, or American ambassador, I don't know exactly what he is making that people are resettled individually in Iraq. Yeah. You must imagine what it means, and all these people would be under permanent threat, and this solution is absolutely not acceptable.
گونتر هوگن در مورد رفتار دولت عراق هشدار داد کاملا روشن است که دولت عراق نه حاضر به احترام به حقوق بین المللی است و نه به حفاظت از اشرف متعهد است. این دولت مسئول حملاتی است که علیه اشرف رخ داده است. اتحادیه اروپا باید این را برای دولت عراق روشن سازد که ما حاضر نیستیم سالیانه صدها میلیون دلار برای بازسازی کشورشان کمک کنیم اگر که دولت این کشور حاضر نیست به حقوق بشر ابتدایی شهروندان احترام بگذارد.
Finally, I think it's a matter that should be discussed with the government of Iraq. It is obvious that the government of Iraq is not willing to respect international law here, is not willing to protect people there, is responsible for the attack that we have seen, and there's still a permanent threat that such attack will be repeated. The European Union institutions and representatives will make it very clear to the government of Iraq that the European Union is not willing to pay hundreds of millions every year for the reconstruction of that country if the government of the country is not willing to respect basic human rights.
لوئيس رئیس اداره تحقیقات فدرال آمریکا طی سالهای 1993 تا 2001 نیز در سخنان خود اظهار داشت این طرح که ساکنان اشرف باید به صورت انفرادی تغییر مکان داده شوند طرحی منطقی نیست و مانند این است که کسی در سال 1938 پیشنهاد می‌کرد یهودیان در مناطق فقیرنشین ورشو باید تغییر مکان داده و سازمان دینی خود را رها کنند.
The suggestion that this organization should move and relocate individually around the country or it should disband itself, are not rational suggestions. It would be like somebody, in 1938 suggesting that the Jews in the Warsaw Ghetto relocate and disband as a religious organization. It is not practical. It is offensive, and it also, I think, indicates the true motivation here.
رئیس پیشین اداره تحقیقات فدرال آمریکا درباره تلاش‌هایش برای تضمین حفاظت اشرف اضافه کرد من در این کارزار با وزیر قبلی دادگستری آمریکا، وزیر قبلی امنیت داخلی آمریکا که مسئول پیگیری موارد تروریستی داخلی آمریکا نیز بوده است، مشاور رئیس جمهور در امور امنیت ملی، رئیس سابق ناتو، چندین ژنرال و سفیر و چندین آمریکایی برجسته دیگر که از دو طیف سیاسی آمریکا هستند همراه هستیم و این مسئله برای ما یک مسئله سیاسی نیست بلکه یک مسئله انسانی است.
I represent a very strong and diversified group of former government officials in the United States who have spoken out continuously in order to provide immediate protection to the residents of Camp Ashraf, to ensure that the United States' obligation to protect them, which was given in writing to each of the residents, is fulfilled, and that there be a long-time solution to this problem. I'm joined by a former Attorney General, a former Director of the CIA, a former Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, who, by the way, is responsible for domestic terrorism enforcement, the National Security Advisor to the President, the former head of NATO, generals, ambassadors, many distinguished Americans on both ends of our political spectrum. This is not a political issue for us. It is a human rights issue,